Here's a quick question for you. Do you have an office voice, or do you know someone that has an office voice that they use only in the office but not around you? Here's a good example. Me and Pete Sr., we decided that we're going to go see my good friend named Billy, and I've been friends with Billy now for about 10 years. So when Pete Sr. comes through the door, Billy walks over to Pete, shakes his hand, and Billy says, "Hey, Pete, just call me B. B for Bravo, right?" And so Pete says, "Okay, man, cool." So we sit down on the couch and we're watching the game and just like I said, just throwing back a few. And all of a sudden, the phone rings. Now, it's not Pete Sr.'s phone. It's not my phone. But then all of a sudden, we hear this damn voice. And the voice catches us both off guard. The voice goes a little like this. "Hello, you've reached William. How may I help you today?" And me and Pete Sr., we're looking in the sky like, what in the... Where's that voice coming from? And then Pete Sr. points towards Billy and he says, "That's your man in his office voice." And so I turn and sure enough, Bill is sitting there and he's like, "Yes, you reached William. How may I help you today?" "Oh, hi, Jim. How was your day, Jim? How are the kids and your wife?" "Oh, excellent, excellent. What can I do for you today, Jim?" "Oh, yes, Jim. I can get right on top of that presentation for you in the next few minutes, Jim. And I will have that paperwork on grade 10 quality paper, I must remind you, Jim. And I will also, Jim, have the graph perfectly color-coded for you. So when you're giving your presentation tomorrow at 2 p.m., you should surely, Jim, knock it out the park." And me and Pete Sr. sitting here thinking, damn, that's your man in his office voice. What in the world? So finally, William, right? But Billy gets off the phone and then he just plays it off like nothing happened. And he says, "Guys, this is a good Monday night football game, isn't it?" Pete looks at me and I look at Billy or William or whoever he is. And I say, ho, aren't we going to talk about this? He says, "What?" I say, "Dude, who was that on the phone?" He says, "Oh, that was my dude, Jim. That's my CEO of the company." I say, "I get Jim, but who the hell is William?" He says, "Oh man, that's just the voice that I use, man, when I'm playing the game. That's all. We all have an office voice." And I'm like, "No, I don't have an office voice. This voice is the voice that you hear all the time." And Pete like, "Hell, I don't even work in the freaking office, so this is my voice all the time." So what do you say? Do you have an office voice? Or do you know somebody that has an office voice? Talk to you soon.